heck am I? Mistakes were made. That's sand. Jeez. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Kamicraft, and today we're doing some business over in the expansion. We're gonna work on the tree farm. Hopefully we're gonna get that thing done today. Mainly because I need it for our next episode, which I'm gonna keep a little bit of a surprise. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of work, dug this back wall out, because that's one of the main things we need to do. I need to put up some bracing and some platform blocks so I can get up here and figure out a ceiling design. Now, I kind of have a rough idea of what I'd like to do for this back wall. And it's going to be a just kind of a flat wall behind glass, but at the same time water will run around through it. Did I make this deep enough? Yeah. So we'll have like water kind of bouncing around and everything like that. I think I'm going to use bricks. Why are you in here, bat? Nobody likes you. Where'd he go? Disappearing varnet. Got him. Yes. Anyways, so we're gonna play with some stone bricks in here. As much as I said I wanted this entire side to be super modern, I'm starting to run out of ideas for modern. So this back wall is gonna look a little decrepit, a lot like the overhang is, except I'm gonna kind of put a design in it, which will hopefully look nice. So what I'm gonna do real quick is go grab my blocks. Start building some walls up, and you guys tell me how you like it when we come back. Alright guys, so I got this wall done, for the most part. There's one more thing I want to do. So, here's what it looks like now. I think it looks pretty good. It's a little broken up and everything, but it's giving off enough light that should stop bats. But the one thing I really want to do is I want to have water source just come and drop water on all this thing. So grab a couple more water buckets. Am I gonna have enough pillar blocks? Will 11 do? Actually, you know what? Grab you guys. Now, can you make vertical water sources? Like, can I put water there and here and Rob? No, I can't. Dang. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go all the way across. Let's just see how this little bit works. Or works, but looks. Yeah, I think it'll work. Let me get some more water and do this whole thing and see how it looks all complete. Alright, we are back and the water is in place looking good. If you haven't noticed, I have now got dirt all on the ceiling. That's because we're going to work up top. And I needed an entire platform for this next thing. So what's going to happen to the ceiling is I'm going to try to dome it. So it's going to be this like pill-shaped dome. Now, I don't know if it's going to look good because I didn't realize how wide this room is. Thanks. I mean, it never fails. Every episode. Come on, dog! Why is it when I start speaking you decide to shake? Must be something in my voice. Yeah, so pill-shaped, domed roof magic. So if we head up here, I had this little nook and I figured it's probably the best spot to start digging. Yeah, so I need to do a lot of digging. I'm hoping to dig out the shape, so all I have to do is place the blocks. I think we're going to go with more blue. So I think we're going to do some light blue behind some regular blue glass. I think that's going to turn out really well. But before I can do any of that, I need to start digging. So let's check back when I'm about to pull my hair out from all the digging. Alright, so half the shape dug out. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do these corners and make everything flush with the area down below. But yeah, ceiling dug out. On to phase 2 of ceiling design. Okay, so hill shaped is not going to work. I started laying things out, realizing it didn't work. It didn't work at all because this is a square room. I'm trying to put an oval in here, and I feel stupid for not thinking about this before. I mean, technically it would work. I would just have these, like, areas that, I don't know, wouldn't fit in very nicely. So what I think the shape I should go for is triangles. Yes, triangle roof. Genius. Triangles were definitely the way to go. Look at that. I'm liking it. I like the different colors. We have the gray up there in front of the, or behind the blue, so it kind of looks purplish, which I really like. And then we have the light blue in front of the regular blue glass. It looks good. I might add some lights in there, but I don't know. I kind of like the effect it's giving out. I went ahead and dug one down because we need to do some grass blocking. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some random, I don't know, a couple patches of grass, and then do dirt everywhere and just kind of let it overgrow so I don't waste a lot of grass for no reason. And then it's time to decide how we're going to do the trees and getting rid of all these sea lanterns. I'm thinking, my original idea was to have 6 trees, so 3 down here and then 3 down here, but I'm thinking that might be a little too much and they might overlap, so I might just do 3 down the middle, as I'm not going to be using this thing a ton, but it'd be nice to have it indoors. So I think we might go 3 down the middle, and I'm going to hook some redstone up to it, so we got some bone meal pumping into it, which means I also need to have kind of a system to put bone meal in. Stuff to think about. Okay, so grass has finished growing. I've done some measurements. Ceiling looks beautiful. I'm really happy. It kind of makes, I looked at it some more and it's like, you feel like you're underwater, which I really like with the water wall and then this. I think it turns out really good. We need to get rid of some sea lanterns, but we don't have good enough lighting down here. So because I'm going to do the trees down the middle, I'm going to use some lights in the ground. I'm not sure if I'm going to use sea lanterns or if I'm going to use glowstone or if I'm going to tuck something under some leaves. But one thing I was thinking about trying, oh, I already have my shovel out, is going with path blocks everywhere. And honestly, I have no clue if this is going to look good or not. Actually, you know what? If I path block this and I throw water on it. Alright, so water doesn't get rid of path blocks. So if I don't like this, I'm pretty much screwed and I've got to put all these blocks back. You see how bad the lighting's been getting. So, you know what? Let's do half of the room in path blocks to see if we like it. I'll go ahead and install the lighting also. And then we'll get to the real mechanism that's gonna make us grow some trees here. Okay, so we got half and half. And I'm definitely thinking this side's winning. I had to add in a lot of light once those sea lanterns went away. I didn't realize how much light I was gonna need. Turns out it's a lot. Now, even though the path block kind of dips down, so we have this raised bit, I'm not too worried about it because I think the path block looks way better. So I think we're going to be converting this whole side to just path block. I think it's going to go good. It's a color we don't have really all over the base. We have it around the tree, in the lake, and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I've stayed away from using the path block, mainly because I'm very old school in the fact that I like actual roads and everything like that. Now, the other thing we need to work on is where exactly we're going to put these trees. I've done some measuring, and technically I can fit 3 trees in here. So, I mean, that's not a lot of trees, but you think about it, do you really need a ton of trees going on But I think I'm just gonna go with 2. 2 makes it real easy, and I think I'm gonna use like over in here. So we'll probably put one in this area, and what do you say, another one in this area, and it won't be centered. That's the worst part. This entire room is odd, so that might hurt a little bit, knowing that everything won't be centered. But at the same time, it's like, does it really matter? I mean, this whole base is kind of not perfect anyways, which I enjoy. Too much symmetry will drive me absolutely crazy. So the fact that I could off-center something at least is real nice. And I'm just realizing my AC turned on, and you guys are probably hearing muffled fan sound this entire time while I'm talking. So let me finish this. I'll get the actual placement of where we're going to do our tree growing, and I'll bring you back when the AC has decided to stop running. Okay, so the AC finally stopped working. I've got these guys planned out, and my trick is actually working. So I didn't want... Every time you grow a 2x2 tree, or a 4-trunker, as I like to call them, the grass just immediately turns to dirt. I didn't want to keep having dirt shown, because I'm not going to have trees here all the time. As soon as I plant a tree, I'm going to knock it down and move on. So I had to come up with a way to get the grass to kind of naturally regrow all the time. So what I did was this. I've got grass all around it with a light source down there, so hopefully it keeps this thing as grass. And then a half slab, an upper half slab, so hopefully that diagonal will cause grass growth. Hopefully. As of right now, it works. It's working. I put all dirt here. Grass is slowly starting to grow. I can't complain any there. But I also want to come over here, and I'm thinking maybe here. Go ahead and punch this out, because I want to put a storage chest here for bone meal. So I'm thinking something like this, and then this guy's got to go. Yeah, so we gotta do it like, you can get out of here. I hear you, Bat. I don't know where you're at. I hope you go away, because I don't want you here. What can we trash? Stone. We got so much stone. We'll put that there. Put this here, and we'll move a bunch of bone meal from our farm, and this will kind of store all of our bone meal. So we can come plant our tree we want, bone meal, and chop it down. Now, originally I was going to have redstone work, like a dispenser underneath, and it was going to grow the tree. And honestly, you can get too automated for your own good, and I just didn't see the real purpose behind that. I think this is cool that this side's growing and this side's growing. If you look, they're not lined up, again, because this is an odd size room and this is even. I just kind of offset them so they kind of counter each other. I think it works out pretty well. You really can't tell unless you're looking hard for the fact that they're not perfectly lined up. But yeah, we have more than enough room vertically and everything too, so we're all good there. I think this is it, guys. This is kind of a really short episode. I honestly didn't realize how short it was going to be, especially the amount of work that went into this one room. I mean, that wall right there took me hours. I think it was 3 or 4 hours, just constantly pillaring up, pillaring down, pillaring up, pillaring down. And then this was a pain just to get the materials to smelt all the sand for glass and then create all the concrete. But I'm overall really happy with this room. Let's take a look from upstairs. Always got to get that bird's eye view. First, let's look at it from this walkway. I mean, you can really tell these guys aren't centered now. Which, yeah. Oh well. But I like this room. I think it turned out really, really well. Yeah, beautiful. So this is going to be the final piece for my base. I'm not going to be building any more in the base. From now on, all my focus will be on the island and the surrounding terrain. So, if you guys really liked me building in the base, sorry. But I don't think I could build anything else in the base without, I don't want to say harming, but I can't make it any better than it already is by building more stuff in the base. To me, the only way to make this area better is to work outside the base and on the island. So that's where my focus is going to go to. Yeah, I really want to get some terrain work done. And I have an idea for some cool stuff maybe in that area. But yeah, guys, if you like this episode, hit that like button. If you're new here, please hit the subscription button. It helps me out a lot. And like always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until then, see you next time. Bye.